And we are back. I am the Dadadpanther, and today I'm going to give you what grabbed my attention from the state of the game. And they're talking title update 12, and I am working on trying to go through the manhunt. Kalikalikala. Now, when I say go through the manhunt, man, once you did the manhunt once or twice, give or take what the target was at the end for the skill that they were revealing, there was an anticipation to get it done as soon as they dropped a new part of the map. As soon as they told you it was available, you went ahead and did it. And you didn't do it for the XP increase for the levels. At least I didn't. It was the excitement. And excuse me, but I just feel like we're not getting to know, I know it sounds corny, right? But to get to know the characters that we're hunting down, and then some of them that we do hunt down and put down, they just seem like really interesting storylines that we've missed the opportunity to do. And because we're rinsing and repeating this format that is the manhunt, you're gonna see me playing it on normal. And I'm not the only one that does it. Play the game how you want to play it, but I run this bad boy on normal just to get it done, get it finished. And then when I want a challenge, I'll play the boss, that last mission or two, I'll play that on heroic, just to kind of have fun with it. But I just want to get it done so I'm not behind, and let's keep it moving. So Division 2 title update 12 is coming. I like to call title update 12 the 12 steps until Division 3. Not really the 12 steps. I don't know what the steps are. I'm just saying we're on the road. Just mark it. We're on the road to Division 3. Okay. There was no conversation of PvP. They did mention that, hey, look, PvP, we got some things but you can just, that's just me. You can just hear it as if PvP isn't really a focus. Okay. And it's interesting that they do that because they sold this game to a lot of people based off of PvP. Because I do remember the ads about the dark zones and the size of them, and I remember telling people about them. PvP is not my thing. Okay, so first off, let me say that, because I don't want to make it seem like, hey, I'm a PvP fiend and that's what I do, and I'm gonna trash talk and drop you, and I don't use skills, and let's go get this. Let's run manhunt after manhunt. No, I'm a PvE person. I enjoy going to the dark zone. And I can tell you 100%, and you know it, it doesn't feel the same as the first division. And it has nothing to do with the look of the game or the setting of the game. It's just how the philosophy of the game works. You know, from everything as simple as the way you heal yourself, to that your skills almost give you a safety net, and you really don't have a skill set. I feel like when you're in PvP, if you're headshotting and you're doing all this other stuff and you're just good at what you do, you're in there for a reason. You're bragging and talking trash to each other. You're farming off of agents like myself, and I thought that was fun. And then this time I could literally go in there with no clue whatsoever, with a halfway build, and I could actually just throw some turrets, drop a hive, and it'll help me get away to do whatever I have to do. Okay, I like the landmarks. But, you know, running around with the NPCs come around the corner, it seems like as soon as you're fighting one, they call the other one, and then they're lasering you, and then now you have a rogue agent behind you, and it just seems like a whole bunch of unbalanced mess. Okay? Now, I say that to say this. There's no one, you know the conversation of when the cat's away, the mice will play? The cat would be Redstorm Entertainment. They're normally the ones that do the PvP side of the division. They've been doing it since the life of the division. But they also do the games that have to do with Tom Clancy. I love reading his books. That's how I jumped in the division game. And they're gone. Obviously, you know they're gone. They mentioned they were gone, and there's things we can't talk about because we don't know that. They do, right? I think it's really suspicious that they're gone. I don't know. I don't think they're going to Avatar because Avatar doesn't seem like something you want to go ahead and set up a PvP team on. I feel like they're either working and polishing off, what is it? It's Rainbow Six Quarantine, which got pushed back, or they're working on the other division. So I don't think they're going to come back and say, hey, look, guys, we've been working on Division 2 PvP. Here we go. Roll that beautiful beam footage. I think it's going to come down to, hey, guys, listen, what we've been doing is we've been working on the next division. And that's why I mean, like, this is just the road for the next division. Once the optimization table came out, like it did on the first one, it just seems like a game that's designed to loot, and the best loot helps you. You're making it easier for us to get the loot, and you're kind of giving us all this other stuff, the PvP, and it's getting pushed to the side. I just feel like you're just... Let me focus on what happened on State of the Game. So I do like how they're doing with the PTS. They're doing it weekly, turn it off, weekly, turn it off. It allows for the nerfs and the buffs so they can make the adjustments, and that's good. They're communicating these adjustments, that's good. I'm not going to go through the adjustments on a lot of the guns because they're going to get adjusted. What I did like is I liked the Bighorn was basically rewarding players who were skilled. I love how that is. Not skill build, but skilled at what you do with the headshots, okay? I can never. You're able to get a better, you're getting better perks out of it because of that. I don't know what that sound in the background is. I feel like it's like my notification on the computer, which it never happens, maybe once every month, whatever. Moving on. So I did like the Bighorn rewards people if you're doing damage to that degree. Headshots, we're gonna give you more because we're showing that you're good at what you do. They also talked about that the PTS will close and it's going to open back up. So it's going to be the 27th to the 2nd of December. So that's the next wave that goes on. So you can jump in that, give feedback, or watch streams. Trying to stream. I don't know if I'll get there in time, but you can watch streams, give feedback that way to the forums and whatnot. Also, the 16 loadouts was, you know, something that a lot of people asked for. They're also going to give you the increased inventory by 50. So it goes hand in hand with that. But to me, I've always felt that the more space they gave us was just the more problem with the inventory. If we weren't getting the right drops and the right loot, then we wouldn't be keeping a majority of the stuff that we're having already. That's just my opinion. Like I said, I talked about the Bighorn and how that is, but there is no State of the Game for next week. Thanksgiving. I hope you enjoy your Thanksgiving with your family, your friends, and you know, I know some places you can't do the family and friends, but you know what I mean. Okay, it just comes natural. But other than that, there was really nothing for Title Update 12 as of right now for the State of the Game that grabbed my attention. Like I said, I'm just so focused on the Division 3. I still will play this game. It is my favorite game. I've been all over the place playing other games and doing other stuff for this channel and getting it going, almost at 100 videos. But I will always come back to the Division. That's just what it is. Now, like I said, the PvP, that's not my thing. Something weird is going on over there. I remember months ago I talked to Frederick, if I'm saying his name right, from the Division, one of the developers, before he stepped on to another project. And one of the things me and someone else was talking about with him in Twitter was liking a game like, I don't know if it's called XCOM or something, but it was similar to a game called, not called, but it's Gears of War Tactics, where it was almost like this PC aerial view type of thing going on. And it's almost like he kind of said that's what they really wanted for the first division. So I don't know if that's something we'll get later down the road with mobile doing what it's doing, or PC doing what it's doing, you know, take games everywhere stuff. But I just feel like there's something going on behind closed doors. We're not privy to that information yet. And eventually we're going to watch State of the Game and they're going to say we've been developing the Division 3. So yeah, and they're going to look at the camera and then a lot of people are going to lose their mind. But I will pre-order it. But you could be anywhere, you could have been anywhere in the world and you're here. I hope everything's going well on your end, and if it isn't, I hope it gets better. Until next time, kalika-lika-low.